Imagine all the PC King's Quest. Could you imagine a new King's Quest, a remaster King's Quest on Game Pass? That's going to bring a lot of PC gamers back into the folds. One of the major questions was, what about Call of Duty on PlayStation? Will it still be on PlayStation and Xbox going forward? Well, we've gotten the full answer to that. And the way it goes, and this is on Bloomberg, Activision next 3 Call of Duty games will be on PlayStation and Xbox. Note that basically prior to the Microsoft deal, there was already a deal in place with Activision, with Xbox and PlayStation, so that basically they will continue having it on those multiple platforms on there. And that's going to move forward as the deal goes together with Microsoft. And we'll read a little bit into this. This one's Jason Schreier over at Bloomberg. Activision Blizzard, which is being bought by Microsoft Corp, will release at least the next 3 games in its hit Call of Duty franchise on Sony's Group Corp PlayStation, as well as the new owner Xbox. Before the news of the $70 billion acquisition broke last week, Activision had already committed to make the next few Call of Duty games available on Sony's console, according to 4 people with knowledge of the deal. Speaking anonymously because they were not authorized to speak to the press, that includes this year's Call of Duty, expected to be a new entry in that popular Modern Warfare subseries being developed by Infinity Ward, and the following game, which is being developed by Treyarch, both Activision-owned studios. The deal will include the planned iteration of Call of Duty Warzone, the lucrative free-to-play game that was released in 2020. Phil Spencer, who recently appointed Chief Executive Officer of Microsoft Gaming, said last week that he had spoken to Sony leadership about the franchise. I confirm our intent is to honor all our existing agreements upon acquisition of Activision Blizzard and our desire to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation, he said on Twitter. Sony is an important part of our industry and we value our relationship. But gamers have been wondering what about those existing agreements were. Traditionally, Call of Duty games have been released on Xbox, PC, and PlayStation, where they drive substantial sales. Call of Duty games have received heavy promotion on the PlayStation Store and have been tied to massive marketing deals in recent years. Every game in the annual franchise ranks upon the top-selling games on PS4 and PS5. Call of Duty games have been the best-selling titles in the U.S. each of the last 3 years, according to the NPD Group. For at least the next 2 years, Microsoft is committing to the release of Call of Duty on PlayStation. The people said neither Sony nor Activision respond to requests for comment. Microsoft declined to comment. Plans are hazier for Call of Duty games further out, said the people familiar with the matter. Microsoft said it expects acquisition to be closed sometime in the next 6 to 18 months, after which it will be able to decide whether to continue releasing future Call of Duty games on PlayStation. Top employees at Activision have also discussed spacing out Call of Duty releases rather than putting them out every year, Bloomberg has reported. I agree with that. We've had too much back-to-back Call of Duty games. We need some breathing room in time between the games. If you want to do add-ons, seasons or whatever that you want to add on to that, that's okay. That's fine and dandy for that existing on there. Not to create a whole new Call of Duty game system and put it out immediately the year following. Eventually, Microsoft could deprive its biggest game rival of an integral franchise. With some of previous acquisitions, Microsoft has honored existing contracts, then pivoted. In 2020, following its acquisition of the game publisher Bethesda, the tech titan, it would retain all existing contracts and release the previous announced Bethesda games, Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo on PlayStation. But a few months later, when Microsoft unveiled the new Bethesda game Starfield and Redfall. They were exclusive to Xbox and Microsoft Windows PC. New games from other studios Microsoft bought recently as Obsidian Entertainment has also skipped the PlayStation. We expect this. We do expect this to happen. There are going to be games that are going to end up Xbox exclusive or Xbox Game Pass. Now, I've said this before, and I'll say this again. The best deal out there right now is Game Pass Ultimate, which allows you to play on console, PC, and your phone. What does that include? That includes a shitload of games. A lot of them are in cloud gaming. You don't have to download it into your system. I've tried the cloud gaming. It does work. I was playing Hitman the other day, and it seems to have no problem, no glitches or anything like that. It plays very well for itself. I was playing also a shark game, which I played a little bit of it. I just wanted to try it, and it seemed to work as well. But once again, understand, having Xbox Game Pass is a big thing. PlayStation is trying to make something comparable to the situation. It's going to take them time to do it. This is the same issues, like, for example, even though Netflix is not doing well right now, Netflix is ahead of everyone else in the streaming wars. Why? Because they've been doing it the longest on there. Game Pass has been around for quite some time. They are growing at a steady pace. And they're offering a lot of great games. Now that they've also added, I think, not Electronic Arts, they've added a couple of other companies on there. I could play Madden right now. EA, that's it. It is EA. I could play Madden right now on the Game Pass. It allows me to play that different version. Battlefront, Star Wars, I can play that. And then many other games that are in there. Some of them new, some of them old, some of them from the 360 era, some of them from year one. And I said this last week with the Sierra acquisition as well, which is part of the Activision deal. Imagine all the PC King's Quest. Could you imagine a new King's Quest, a remaster King's Quest on Game Pass? That's going to bring a lot of PC gamers back into the folds. People that have dropped off of Xbox just because of the PC part of it. You saw what happened at one of the conventions that basically, when they were doing one particular game that was only going to be available on the cell phone.
Just was wondering, is this an out-of-season April Fool's joke?
Is there any plans to make this playable on PC, or is this strictly mobile forever?
Are there any? The current plan is to be on mobile, both Android and iOS. We don't have any plans at the moment to do PC. Do you guys not have phones?
Yeah, you guys all have phones, right?
They were really upset about it, and they say, "Is this an April Fool's joke?" Is it, you look at the way the PC gamer has been treated in the last couple of years. Hey, I understand. You want to make money. You do it on cell phones, Samsungs, Apples. You'll make money off of it. Of course, yeah, that's fine. But don't screw over the PC gamer. Those guys, whether they're male or female, have been playing those games for many years. I'm 55 now. I've played a lot of PC games in my life. Not heavy duty like like a lot of other people, but there are those out there that just live by the PC. They don't have a console. They don't have a PlayStation. They don't have, an Xbox. They don't have a Nintendo. They literally play PC games only. That's why Steam does very well. That's why. And for Call of Duty to stay on the PlayStation console is okay for now. Going forward, I'll tell you this. If we want to go forward with it, oh, hello, Mr. J. It's our producer, Mr. J. He's come to say hello. If we go forward, I think should go to a multi-platform system as originally what they wanted. We should be able to play on Xbox, PlayStation, PC, and mobile. Could you imagine if you created a system network that allowed you, and just built for Call of Duty, just to start off with, a whole system network that revolved around gamers coming together on all formats to play Call of Duty? That would be very interesting. It would take a lot of investment and a lot of software building for it. They would have to literally build everything from the ground up. I mean, we already have PC gamers, Xbox, and mobile users on Game Pass playing together on certain games. We already have that. But cross over to, say, PlayStation, that would be very interesting. I don't think Nintendo would want to jump in on that. They always been out in the open by themselves, and I don't know how it would handle on their systems. But like I said, it's a challenge. It's a build. Microsoft is a PC company as well. They have the infrastructure and the build to do it. Not the gaming division. We're talking the PC division. It would have to be built from there.